I'm glad you could join me here today. I opened up further about a vision I received from God now 11 years ago. In the previous upload, I'm okay, but really I'm not. Feel free to continue to explore this experience with me by following along. The initial posts will be linked in the description box for your convenience. I left off by saying that God sent a sign. After a year and a half, really almost 2, of virtual silence, God sent an indelible sign on my sister's birthday. My sister lived out of state, so our celebration would consist of a spirited telephone conversation when we each had a moment. I'm happy to say, these days, that we live in the same state now. And even this is attributed to the effects of seeing the vision, as well as a second one, which I will wholeheartedly share with you as we go along on this journey. Meantime, the vision was never far from mine. It had been a year and 9 months with no tangible evidence. By now, I had calmed my frenzy of sifting through real estate listings, open houses, and so forth, trying desperately to locate this vision house and the eldered man in it. I can find humor in it now, recognizing I must have had the appearance of a zealous pup, especially in the car, looking left, right, front, and back at every for sale sign that may or may not even fit. Hence, that was the 3 times I prayed for God to take the vision away, to let me not be deceived if it were not meant to be. And yet each of those 3 prayers resulted in more fervor, essentially increasing faith for the vision to come to pass. At last, God put a leash on me. My sister's birthday was one of those days when I needed to wag my tail, to look. For what, though? For something, a spark, to encourage me, to edify the waiting in this gap. So I sat in front of the computer, casually scrolling real estate listings. One site had particularly lovely photos of luxurious homes. I was scrolling pretty quickly through all of the pretty thumbnails when one caught my eye. Oh my God. Oh my God. There, staring back at me, was a thumbnail of the very room where I stood, meeting the older gentleman, the owner of the house from the vision. Every detail was accounted for in the picture. Nothing was missing. The richly wood-paneled walls, the wood-beam ceilings, the French doors that lined the left exterior wall, which curved right to the kitchen, which I presumed was behind a luxuriously carved wooden panel, with a signature floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace situated on the right interior. I believe time stood still for a pause. I know my hand did, hovered over the mouse. I was awestruck, even dumbfounded. You would do this for me? I had asked of God from the beginning, and here was his clear yes. I was barely breathing. Only one click stood between the reality in my head for the past year and a half to the moment of truth. Could I stand to see the beauty of what God had in store? Deep breath. Click. Allow me to quickly explain. The vision had played out like a dream, with the exception of my being fully awake. I have heard some refer to it as an open vision. Like a dream, the sequence of events presented completely independent of my will. As I have said of this moment, I had never experienced anything like it beforehand, and as such, had no idea what to call it. All I knew was to write it down, which I promptly did, yet had trouble keeping pace with its speed. I won't overload you with the many details from the vision in this one recording, with respect to your time and patience, so please, look for me on this channel, okay? And I will continue to look for you. God bless you.